The next part of the website is how to actually go ahead and submit an article. What we're going to do is go here, submit article. We're going to give it a title. For this one, we're going to call it the 2011 Wisconsin All-Star Team. The reason why we're doing this is because I've got a picture that I'm going to use, so to give you a little bit more information. We're going to add a picture, so we're going to go ahead and click here, down here in the editor box. Now you can see we've got all this other stuff in here. If we want to go ahead and get rid of that, all we have to do is click this and it will maximize it, so it'll take up your whole screen. Then we can go back down here to shrink it, so it's whatever one that you want to do. So to insert an image, we click on the little image logo right here. We want to click upload. We want to browse our computer. So I've got the 2011 Legion Baseball Miller team there. I clicked on it, and then this is very important, you have to send it to the server. Once you're done with that, you can change the width to however you want. So for instance, we're going to make this one 400. And then we want to give it some spacing, and I always put about 15 pixels of space there. And what that does is once we go ahead and put the words here, it will create a distance between the words and the picture on the right hand side. We want to align left and then click OK. You can see now that the image is in there very nice and neat, and there's a place here. So we can go to 2011 Wisconsin Baseball All-Stars. For this, what I'm going to end up doing is going to go ahead and change the font style. We don't change it here or here. What we do is just change it here, and we use heading 1, 2, or 3. Typically for these I like to use 2. At the end of it, I like to put a nice little horizontal rule to give it some spacing, and that is located right here. Add that in, and then we can put in I have to go back and look to see when this was. Okay, so we've put our content there, and you can obviously add more content, whatever you think would be necessary. Now this is where it gets really interesting. You want to make sure that you follow this to the T. You're going to have to pick a section. So for instance, if you were the House Committee or Sons of American Legion, Executive Committee, Ladies Auxiliary, or whatever the case may be, you want to put it in whichever category. News, however, is always going to be put in news. So even for Legion Baseball, it's going to be put in the news section. If it was other things in Legion Baseball, you would see senior roster, senior coaches, alumni, junior roster, coaches, things like that. But it's the news section, and so then we can go ahead and put it News Legion Baseball. Show on the front page, you're going to want to click yes for any news articles, for roster, things like that. You're going to want to click no, or just leave it as no. You can click a and then always leave it finish publishing, never. Metadata, you don't have to enter in that. I will enter that in once I see an article is posted. So the big thing is just making sure you have the section in the category picked out. Once you have that, then you should be good. If you had an agenda, for instance, it'd be like House Committee, meeting minutes or finance committee meeting agenda. But like I said, all news articles are in section news category, and then select your category. From there you scroll back to the top and then you click save. Once you click save, you'll see down here, thank you for your submission. It will be reviewed before being posted on the site. What this is basically the article will sit in queue until one of the website administrators actually approve it. So for instance, if I went back to the Legion news part of it, you wouldn't actually see this at first. However, once we approve it, that article will show up here, and then it would also show up on the front page right in here, and it would also show up on the news front page right in here. And that's done by selecting click on front page. So very important that you put it in the right section and category and all those things. So that concludes the tutorial for how to submit content to the website. Thank you.